Hi there! Welcome to this meal planner and automated shopping list tour and demonstration video. Imagine your meal planning experience getting a friendly boost from a tag team. A meal planner paired with an automated shopping list spreadsheet. It's like having a helpful kitchen companion. With this dynamic duo, you can smoothly plan your weekly meals, select your go-to recipes, and watch the spreadsheet effortlessly whip up a shopping list, taking care of all the essentials. Stress-free and full of good vibes. Plus, you have the flexibility to personalize it by adjusting everything to suit your taste. Need to add some everyday items to your list? No worries. It's got you covered. In a nutshell, this collaboration makes meal planning a breeze, saves you time, and transforms your daily dining into an enjoyable experience. The first tab is your quick guide, offering a summary of how to navigate the spreadsheet. Discover direct links to detailed PDF instructions, a pre-filled spreadsheet, and this YouTube video where I'll walk you through every detail. Moving on to the next tab, it's your customization hub. Adjust settings with care. The next 4 tabs are your culinary canvas. Here, you'll add your beloved recipes, neatly categorized into breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks desserts. The subsequent tab transforms into a visual recipe book, showcasing all your added recipes with handy links. Following these, you'll find tabs for each week of the month, allowing you to plan your daily meals. The next tab is the month overview. See your recipes laid out day by day and week by week in a convenient table. Last but not least, the final tab hosts your automated shopping list, perfect for carrying on your smartphone or as a printed companion to the supermarket. Before we dive in, make sure your spreadsheet is a copy. If it isn't, go to File and select Make a Copy so you can tailor it to your preferences. Let's get started. Let's go to the Setup tab and take a moment to think about the kinds of recipes you'd like to include. We'll fill in the first column with all the recipe categories we believe will be useful in our recipe book. Moving on to the next column, let's add a variety of metric units we might use for each ingredient. Think about it: bananas in units or grams, garlic in cloves or grams, and milk in milliliters, liters, or cups, and so on. Apply the same careful consideration to other ingredients. Now, in the following column, let's designate categories for the ingredients. Once we've filled both columns, we can start building a comprehensive list of ingredients for our recipes. Feel free to add more later if needed. And here's the key part. Use the handy drop-down menu to pick the right unit and category for each ingredient. These drop-downs will be automatically generated, taking into account what you've manually added in the previous columns. Go through this process for all the ingredients, ensuring that everything is accurately for your recipe collection. Finally, let's add other non-food items, and we'll follow the same process. Simply type the product and assign it to a category using the drop-down menu. Now, let's move on to the next tabs. Here, we'll create our personalized recipe books. These books are divided into meal types: breakfast, lunch, dinner, and lastly, snacks, desserts. Let's walk through an example in the breakfast tab, but keep in mind, all the tabs function exactly the same way. Firstly, let's add the name of the recipe you'd like to include. Then, place it into one of the categories we added in the Setup section, along with the cuisine type. Additionally, it's crucial to specify the number of servings for the recipe, as this is needed to calculate and add the exact quantity of each ingredient to the shopping list. Lastly, include an estimated cooking time. This is optional and won't impact any automated processes. It's just for your additional information. Now that we have the initial recipe information, let's dive into the best part: adding the ingredients. Click here, and you'll see a drop-down with all the ingredients you previously added in the setup. Simply start typing the ingredient, and it'll be quicker and easier to find. Once you've added the ingredient, you'll notice that both the units and categories are automatically filled in, a perk of your earlier configuration. All you need to include now are the exact quantities needed for that recipe. Optionally, write down the preparation instructions and add a reference link in case you found the recipe on a website. Finally, to make our recipe book more visually appealing, let's add a photo of the recipe. To do this, select the cell, go to Insert, then Image, and choose Insert Image in Cell. A tab will appear with various options. You can upload it from your computer, webcam, provide a photo link, etc. However, my favorite is using Google Images. It's the easiest and quickest way. Just click there, type in the name of your recipe as you would on regular Google. Tons of options will pop up, and you just need to pick your favorite and hit Insert. It's that simple. Now, you just need to follow the same process and keep adding as many recipes as you want for the entire month. Remember to always add each recipe to its corresponding recipe book. If not, it will only show up as an option in the meal. Type where you placed it. Now that you've added all the recipes, you'll see that in the Recipe Book tab, they are all neatly organized and simplified, each with its name and photo, along with a direct link to each one. This is helpful because, with up to 50 different recipes in each meal type, you won't have to scroll all the way down to find one. Instead, you can use Ctrl+F, Command+F in Mac, and a search bar will pop up, allowing you to quickly find recipes containing a specific word. Let's navigate to the Week 1 tab, which we'll use as an example. As you can see on the left side, we have a handy toolbar. The first thing you'll notice is the current day, followed by a calendar highlighting the day, helping you keep track of the week in the month. In my case, since I'm recording this video in week 4 of the month, I should go to the Week 4 tab, but for this example, we'll proceed from this one. Continuing with the scroll down, you'll come across a section labeled Recipe Search. This is handy to have all your recipes and their ingredients at your fingertips. To search, click on the first drop-down and choose the meal type where the recipe is located. The list below will automatically change, allowing you to pick from all the recipes you've personally written and customized. As mentioned earlier, you can always start typing the recipe's name and then select it to make it easier to find. Once you've chosen the recipe, the table below will automatically fill in with all the ingredients and photo you added to it earlier. If you keep scrolling a bit more, you'll notice direct links to the different tabs. This is helpful, so you don't have to search for each one in the bottom bar. Just click on these links to get there more quickly. Now that I've explained how the toolbar works, let's customize our daily and weekly menu. Go to the top of the spreadsheet and you'll see a table for every day of the week. Let's try with Monday. Here you have 4 sections, one for breakfast, one for lunch, one for dinner, and one for snacks desserts. Next to each, there are 3 drop-downs where you can select up to 3 different recipes for each meal of the day. For example, if you want to have avocado toast and a yogurt parfait for breakfast, just add 1 to each cell. Do the same for the rest of the meals. To the right of each meal, you'll find a box to enter the number of servings. This is a reference from the serves you've set for each recipe, helping to multiply the ingredients accordingly. Finally, if you already have a meal in your fridge and just need to reheat or serve it, click the checkbox "Tick if leftover" to remove the ingredients needed for that recipe from the shopping list. Scrolling down a bit, you'll reach a section labeled Notes. Here, you can jot down any useful notes to help you organize for that day of the week. Scrolling down a bit more, you'll see a list automatically filled based on the recipes you've planned to eat that day. This will be updated if you change your mind and modify the recipes. All you need to do is choose if, in some cases, you already have those ingredients in your pantry and don't need to buy them. Once you're done with one day, you'll need to do the same for the remaining days of the week and for the rest of the weeks in the month. We're almost done. Let's go to the Month Overview tab. As you can see, we have the same toolbar on the left to assist us. This tab is interesting because you can view all the recipes you've added day by day and week by week on a single sheet. It goes from Monday to Sunday, with each day aligned with the corresponding day of the month. This is useful whether you want to view it on your smartphone, tablet, or computer, or if you prefer to print it and keep it in the kitchen. To access it on any device, simply download the Google Sheets app and add your account. This way, you'll always have it with you. If you want to print it, click on File and then Print, adjusting it as you prefer. If you only want to print the calendar, select all the cells and follow the same process. File, Print. And in the right-hand section that says Print, select selected cells to print only the cells you're interested in. With this last tab, we've completed the process. This will be the result of the final shopping list. Here, you can customize how many weeks you want to add to the shopping list, depending on whether you shop weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly. When you go to the supermarket, you don't just buy ingredients for your recipes. You might want to include other items. That's where this table comes in handy. Here, you can add both extra food items and the households you've personalized in the Setup tab. Follow the same process as always. Click on the drop-down, start typing the item, select it, and add the quantity. The units and categories will be automatically added. Congratulations! You've now streamlined your meal planning and grocery shopping process. You only need to take it with you in your favorite device and click each checkbox when you have it in your cart, or you can also print it like the Month Overview plan. By utilizing this organized system, you'll not only save time, but also ensure that you have everything you need for delicious and stress-free meals. Remember, a well-planned kitchen leads to a well-nourished life. Enjoy the ease and efficiency of your personalized meal planner, and savor the satisfaction of a perfectly organized shopping list. Remember, you can duplicate this file as many times as you need for the following years. I hope you enjoyed it and found it helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to leave me a message on Etsy. Thank you so much for watching.